Level 1. This is what happens when your best friend isn't human. Millions of people already use AI for far more than answering questions. They share personal stories, ask for advice, and return every day because the conversations feel personal. Some teenagers even say talking to AI feels as satisfying as talking to real friends, raising a question that matters more than ever. What happens if AI becomes your best friend? Most people think this story began with modern chatbots, but it goes back much further. In 1950, computer scientist Alan Turing asked a question that shaped the future of artificial intelligence. Can machines think? That single question inspired decades of research into computers that could communicate like humans. Then, in 1966, Joseph Weizenbaum created ELIZA at MIT. By today's standards, it was incredibly simple, mostly turning people's statements into questions. Even so, users quickly formed emotional connections with it. Weizenbaum himself was shocked. He later wrote that even short conversations with such a simple program could convince people it genuinely understood them. Today's AI remembers conversations, speaks naturally, and stays available around the clock. If people connected with ELIZA in 1966, what happens when the companion feels far more human? Level 2. That question explains why AI companions have become one of the fastest growing areas of artificial intelligence. Unlike traditional chatbots that simply answer questions, these systems remember earlier conversations, maintain consistent personalities, simulate empathy, and remain available whenever you want to talk. Companies like OpenAI, Character.AI, Replika, Kindroid, and Nomi AI all build different versions of this idea. Conversations that continue over time instead of ending after one question. Most people don't start using them because they're looking for a best friend. Research shows many arrive for practical reasons, including loneliness, social anxiety, practicing conversations without judgment, emotional support, creative collaboration, or simply because AI is always available. Over time, those relationships can slowly change. Someone may begin with simple tasks, then share personal thoughts until the line between tool and companion starts to blur. Character.AI, launched publicly in September 2022, quickly grew to more than 20 million users, according to the MIT Media Lab, while Replika has reported more than 10 million users. A 2024 analysis by Andreessen Horowitz found that 16 of the top 100 AI applications by web traffic were companion AI products. The popularity is clear, but the biggest question remains unanswered. Does having an AI friend help people or create new problems? Level 3. Researchers are now trying to answer that question. One of the largest studies examined 14,721 adults in Japan through surveys conducted between December 2024 and January 2025. The results showed that people using AI companions generally reported higher well-being, especially those experiencing loneliness. The researchers also made an important point. Their study was cross-sectional, meaning it found a connection, but could not prove that AI companions directly caused some people to feel better. The data couldn't determine whether AI improved well-being or whether happier people simply chose to use AI more often. Research continued in the United States. A project involving 1,131 adults analyzed more than 4,600 chat sessions and over 464,000 messages to better understand AI companionship and psychological well-being, although scientists are still studying those findings. One pattern keeps appearing. AI doesn't grow tired, cancel plans, lose patience, or disappear. That constant availability helps explain why many users describe the conversations as meaningful. Yet the same strength introduces a new concern, because the friend who is always available might slowly replace the people who aren't. Level 4. This is where the debate changes. Researchers describe real benefits, but they also point to real risks. Studies suggest AI companions may reduce loneliness, encourage self-reflection, and help people practice difficult conversations. At the same time, other experts worry about emotional dependency and whether relying on AI could weaken real human relationships. Researchers also raise concerns about privacy because conversations often become deeply personal. They continue studying inaccurate advice, confirmation bias, and how AI should respond when users are emotionally vulnerable. Meanwhile, the technology keeps improving. Modern systems remember previous conversations, respond with increasingly natural language, and create interactions that feel much more personal than earlier chatbots. The emotional connection first seen with ELIZA has returned on a much larger scale, bringing us back to the original question: if AI can become your best friend, should it? Level 5. The answer isn't simply yes or no. AI companions are becoming part of everyday life, while researchers continue studying how they influence loneliness, emotional well-being, and social behavior. Current research points in two directions. Some studies link AI companions with higher well-being, especially among lonely individuals, while other experts warn about emotional dependency, privacy concerns, and replacing human relationships. The deeper lesson is that humans have formed emotional connections with machines for much longer than most people realize. From ELIZA in 1966 to today's advanced AI companions, one thing has stayed surprisingly consistent. People don't always need a machine to truly understand them before they begin to feel understood. That doesn't prove AI is replacing friendship. It shows that our idea of friendship is being tested in ways that seemed impossible only a few decades ago. If AI ever becomes your best friend, the biggest change may not come from the technology itself. It may come from what it reveals about human nature, because the real story has never been only about artificial intelligence. It's about why humans are so willing to connect, even with something that isn't human at all.